She spends all of his money and flirts openly with other men. I can tell it bothers him, but he's so afraid of losing her that he doesn't say anything.
Sounds like a male feminist also.
All right, what's going on YouTube? It's Flake Talk back for another reaction. Today we got someone new. I'm pretty sure everyone in our audience is familiar with Joe Rogan, maybe the biggest podcaster on the planet right now, as the most intriguing and diverse amount of guests on his podcast. Multi-million-dollar deal with Spotify. Need I say more? It's titled Male Feminists Are Weasels.
All right, before we get into it, you guys know what to do. Help us get on Joe Rogan's level, all right? Hit that subscribe, like, share, comment, and let's get into it. Come on.
Well, some of them like that, though. Like, if they're masochistic, they like the idea of their woman having sex with another guy.
Well, you didn't want to use the word cuck. I like how you went with masochistic.
Well, I mean, I guess that's the technical term, too. We can call them cucks.
Cuck is a compromised word, though,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah. There's a whole other stuff that comes with that.
Yeah, it gets squirrely. I thought it always meant that it always meant like cuckold, like you want to watch men have sex with your wife.
Yeah.
But then it got to where, what is it? What is it?
Pause. I'm here and you want to watch other men have sex with your wife.
Wait, Alvo, you've actually never heard of this?
Cook, no. Well, that's the thing. People like to watch other men.
Yes, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
It's like a turn on for them, like watching another guy be with his own wife, and they get crazy too. Usually they like some black guy getting in there, and then like the girl is like talking bad about
too
like,
much.
This is real life.
Wow, it's real.
Really freely tossed around like a beach ball at a concert. They're just throwing cuck around these days.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's fine if that's what you're into. No judgment there. If someone's into being cuckolded.
Like,
yeah,
nah.
if that's what you're into. Good luck with that. Just okay, cuck, a man who is desperate for acceptance, approval, and affection from women. Oh, now it's different. This desperation has led to the compromise of his beliefs and values, the desecration of his dignity and self-worth, and his inability to stand up for himself. Does 4chan write this?
Well, that sounds like the S word.
And what he deserves as a human being. Example, loyalty, fidelity, and honesty in a romantic relationship. Okay, look at the example they gave. Hold on a second. I know John's always wanted a girlfriend, but since him and Mary started dating, he's become a cuck. She spends all of his money and flirts openly with other men. I can tell it bothers him, but he's so afraid of losing her that he doesn't say anything. That's a cuck.
Sounds like a male feminist also.
Ooh, I can't believe you went there. I don't. Yeah, that male feminist thing. I've known a few that were real creeps.
Yo, I'm surprised that it's the girl who came up with that. I thought it was gonna be Joe saying that. It is always kind of suspicious because it's like, what is your real intention?
Yeah.
Do you really care about the cause, or are you just trying to like, be around girls? Are you trying to be accepted by women? It's like the same as a guy who compliments too much. It's like, you sound like a scammer. Like, you really don't mean what you're saying. You're just trying to get into my pants pretty much. So I can't trust you. You don't keep me genuine. Yeah, there probably are some real male feminists. But there are some who are obviously just creepy.
In the context of like dating, like it's not a good pickup line to just slide up to a girl's DMs and just say, "Yeah, I'm on your side.
Pick me."
You're seeking attention and validation.
Yeah, you're being fake for the sake of validation.
They're like on the side. They what they're doing was they're posturing as an alternative to these men who don't want monogamous relationships or would break the woman's heart or are not willing to compromise and bend to the will of the woman. And that they put these women on a platform and worship these women, and I am the alternative. And I'm the powerful alternative, and these men are assholes. And then they try to shit on those men and take those.
See, that's what I hate.
Is make those men appear even more attractive to these women. Secretly, these men, these feminist men, and these women have these weird relationships where it doesn't work, and they're never sexual, or if they are sexual, the women aren't really sexually attracted to them, so they withhold sex, and it gets super weird.
Yeah.
Obviously, I just generalized a lot about.
Nah, he's spitting. No, he's spitting for sure. For sure. Having the same beliefs as someone, this is generally, okay? Having the same beliefs as someone does not mean that you're compatible with that person. Compatibility does not mean that you both have to have the same interests, the same beliefs. You need to have someone that is different so that you can both come together in your own difference and come up with something new that is better than what you had before when you were single. A broken person and another broken person that are completely different. They come together as new and they make a less broken person.
They don't run fast. They can't pick things up. They're not attractive. So they're little weasels. They're trying to find another way in.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what he meant? You know what he meant by that, bro? I learned it in biology in my evolution class last semester. This sneaky copulation with fish, right? Fish, the female fish will lay their eggs in the little thing, right? And then the big fish, he's big, so he can like scare other fishes away. He comes through and he lays he fertilizes the eggs. But sometimes while the ladies are spewing out their eggs, a male fish that is like very tiny, he will slip right through and impersonate the ladies. You will also fertilize their eggs. The man doesn't notice. The big man that is right on top doesn't notice that he is a male.
Fish have this gay best friend who's secretly not gay. Yeah, I do remember in like elementary school at recess, the boys who were playing with the girls were the most unathletic, who couldn't play football with the other guys or were picked last, and they could get attention, so they had to find some other way.
Feminists. So in that, I think men who ascribe to women being equal, that's a good thing.
Yes.
And I think a lot of guys will say, yeah, I'm feminist, because they think that's the right thing to do. That's the socially acceptable thing, and
Right.
that's the way we should be. But then the ones who run around and say, really, really push it and make that their identity and really sell themselves as male feminists, those are the guys I have an issue with. Because like you said, they're sneaky.
Yeah,
They
they're
know
sneaky.
what they're doing.
Yeah.
They're not being honest.
Well, you could almost always tell. Like you see them. They're a type.
Mm-hmm.
They're an unattractive type. They're not attractive to women, and so they try to figure out a way. Like, how am I going to do this? What's going to be the way?
Yeah.
I got to figure out a way to stand out. This is the way. I'm going to just what do these women want to hear? They want to hear that. I'm going to say that.
Yeah.
Egalitarian's great. Someone who believes in equality is great. But as soon as you you're proclaiming yourself to be more interested in the opposite gender and more supportive of them than males. And even though you are a male,
That should be a red flag.
that's a giant red flag. You should be into humans. I like people.
Bro, if you are that guy that you're chilling around your boys, and then as soon as a girl comes through in the mix, you start hating on your boys to try to impress the girl, just take it, bro. Try to shit on your boys just to impress a girl, bro. That ain't cool. No matter how desperate you are as a man for some, you do not stoop as low as to shit on your own boys.
Yeah, it's snake activities. I remember in high school one time I was walking down the hallway in the morning. We had the fall league for basketball. One of my teammates who wasn't there on the game, like, he came up to me, asked me how it went. I told him what went on in the game. I told him that the game was tied, and then I was the one who scored like the last 2 points to put us over, and we won the game. And so he was like, "Oh yeah, that's what's up." He dapped me up, right? And so we're walking. It was shopping, so we were both going to like our shop. I was in auto tech, he was in auto collision. So as we're walking in D building down the hallway, all of a sudden one of his like girlfriends comes up, right? And then like he's talking to her behind me somewhere, and then all of a sudden he calls me, and then he's like, "Oh, how'd you do at the game?" And then I was like, "I already told you how I did at the game." I was like, yeah, it was good or whatever, because I don't know. I don't know where the conversation was going. I knew he was showing off for the girl or whatever. And then he started joking. He was like, "You only scored 2 points. Those are the only points you had." And then I was like, "Oh, all right, bet."
Bro, I was scrapped up at that point, bro. He said, you let's go 2 points. Yo, that's fake.
Mad fake, bro.
I like them straight. I like people. I like when they're nice. You're nice to me, I'm nice to you. That's what I like. I don't want you to get discriminated against in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
But I don't want to pretend that one group's better than other groups, except Asians when it comes to Harvard.
The crazy thing is with these guys, though, you see there's been a trend where they actually have a lot to hide, and they usually are misogynistic, and they usually do abuse women,
Well,
which
I
is the
think-
scary thing.
I think what happens is there's a certain amount of resentment that from living this sort of like fake life and having these fake beliefs and doing so just to get the approval of women, and then when it doesn't work out, there's anger, resentment, and this just.
Or I think some guys put it on because it's a way of overcompensating for their own guilt.
Yeah, that's true too, probably. Yeah, there's probably a lot of different reasons why men become feminists, and very few of them are good. Unless they're just, their idea of what it means is different than my idea of what it means. My idea means, is, look at that little sneaky fuck. That's my idea. You know, because I've just seen so many of them.
Yeah.
It's like, look, I'm sure some bank robbers are really romantic, interesting poets who just decide this is a great way to make money. There's got to be one. You know, but most of them are fucking criminals.
Yeah.
Right? And this is like how I feel about male feminists. Like, I'm sure there's a bunch of them out there that are really good guys, and maybe through the influence of the people they've been around, they've chosen to identify as a male feminist, and this seems to be a good way to show that they support women. And even if they have to support women over men, look, women have been fucked over for so long, I'm more than willing to do that. And they do it with good intentions. That's entirely possible. But a lot of it are creepy little dudes that are trying to get laid, and they're not attractive to women. So they're trying to figure out a way to become attractive to women. And they don't have the confidence to just go, well, aren't we all equal? Aren't we all just all humans? Aren't we all different?
Or work on yourself to make yourself more attractive to women instead of deceiving them.
I'm about to say, if you
was a guy saying, I'm not going to describe myself as a feminist until women tell me that I'm doing feminism correctly.
Oh, I saw that, yeah.
Woo! He's like more feminist than regular feminists.
Yeah.
He's like so feminist.
If you're having struggles, just get at women. First thing you should do is watch videos on or anything at all on how to better yourself. That's the first number one thing. Who you are speaks more than what you know. In the sense of dating, the less you think about these things, the easier it comes to you.
No, male feminists though. Hey, some of them get action. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know one of them at my school. I don't know if he truly believes what he may be a true supporter of it, but he definitely uses that to help him get bodies, and he's gotten bodies off of that. So. And literally, if you look at his Instagram story, it's all like feminism, support for black people type thing, and his like preference is like black girls.
Hey man, props to that dude, bro. Do your thing.
Yeah, I can't be a feminist to women. Tell me I'm a feminist. Mistress, please tell me. That dude's got a ball gag on right now. He's like tightening it down. He's putting himself in the shackles. But then there's women like that too. There's women that pretend to be one of the guys, like that girl.
Yeah.
There's always the one of the guys girl. Like,
people can sense it though. Like I think other guys can tell when a guy is not sincere about being a male feminist, and the same with girls can tell.
Oh yeah. You know the big red flag with girls? Girls who don't have girlfriends. They're just friends with guys. I get along with guys better. Yeah, I bet you do. I had a friend of mine who's dating a girl like that, and she all she had was male friends. I was like, dude, I'm like, get out now. Like, this is not gonna work.
So tell me, what does that mean?
Girls don't like her.
Yeah.
Girls don't trust her. You can't find any girls.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I'm not saying you shouldn't have some guys,
Right now.
but all your friends are guys.
Yeah.
I know someone in real life that like kind of fits this, but I won't say that they're like it's a red flag.
If her inner circle is full of guys, that's a red flag. Like, she could have guy friends, yes, but if her inner circle is all guys, then you got problems. You have a girl that has only guy friends, like, you know, the guy friends thinking, damn, that's a possibility right there. Who knows? Maybe one day I might get lucky or something. Versus like me with a lot of girls, it's like, oh damn, I have a lot of options. Maybe one of these options could be a possible lucky chance. You know what I mean?
If a girl has a lot of guy friends, those guys at some point have thought about hitting that.
You'd be
at
wrong
least are going to.
You'd be wrong if you
you'll
didn't.
be gay.
You'd be wrong if you didn't. Yeah,
It's just a guy. It's a guy thing.
It's a guy thing. It's a guy
Bro,
thing.
I think I thought about hitting every girl that I've had on multiple occasions. Like,
Bro,
it's not
I feel that, bro. I feel that. Trust me.
it would be disrespectful if you didn't.
It's possible. Like I said, it's possible to develop that sister-brother bond, but at some point in the initial phases, bro, you're going to, like, if she's decent looking, bro, she doesn't even have to be a 10 out of 10. Like, if she's like a 6.5, bro.
bro. Hey, sometimes the fours be looking nice, bro.
Sometimes it be like that. If you look at her in the nice lighting, it's like, I could see that. I could see that. I could see it. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
That.
And any guy, you have a straight guy, and all his friends are girls.
Yeah. No.
What in the fuck is happening here? right? I just don't get along with guys. Guys are assholes. I don't like the way they talk about women. Oh, okay. All of them. All of them do.
All.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Where are you hanging out, dude? You don't like any guys? Okay.
Yeah.
Seems weird.
So what did your friend do?
Oh, he got fucked around on?
Yeah.
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 She was fucking all those guys.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Of course. I mean, the writing's on the wall. Yeah, it was ugly too. The way it went down was like, whoa. But that's how it is. You know, I mean, people are always trying to find their way in. Like,
Yeah.
what's my way to get the most acceptance? My way to get the most happiness?
Yeah, it's how you combat hypergamy.
That's how you combat it, yeah.
I'm gonna start adding feminism into my bio, bro.
Start
Right.
posting feminism tweets.
Don't forget about the
I'll
pronouns.
be
Gender dysphoria, about some people choosing that as a path to get a lot of attention. I mean, I think there's many things that people do to get a lot of attention.
Girl with a group of guys, and the guys are laughing, and the girls laughing. You can still make the argument that she might still be heterosexual, but with the guy, you just can't make that argument, bro. Like the guys are like, you girl, you tell him, girl. Like, bro, nah, it's definitely more tragic with the guys.
that guy, you know, like if he's heterosexual, he's not having fun in that group of girls at all, bro. He's there for one purpose only, and he's just over there getting teased the whole time. Like,
All right, y'all, that wraps up our first Joe Rogan video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you think about this. Would you like to see more Joe Rogan talking about feminism? If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for our next Joe Rogan video coming up.
Peace.
Peace.